Starting off with number 10, Bad North, Jotan Edition. Plausible concept and raw fury produced Bad North is a wonderfully crafted game that immerses itself in great artwork and gameplay. Essentially an RTS title for console and PC, Bad North has really captured the eyes of all mobile gaming enthusiasts across the globe. Known for its minimalistic approach in its artwork, Bad North takes you to the northern regions where the Vikings rule the seas. Each mission places you on a different island, which you have to defend from Viking warriors while boosting your character to avoid a wave of Vikings that are trying to take over. Bad North, especially the Jotan Edition, is a good example of how far we've come in creating great RTS titles for mobile and making such game compatible for mobile gaming. Coming up at number 9, Machines at War 3. The Machines at War franchise, like many other titles, was initially made for other platforms. This being one of the older games in the list, Machines at War introduced itself as a mobile RTS in its second edition called Land, Air, Sea, Warfare back in 2010. A couple of years later, Isotope 244 developed a game that would be compatible with both PC and mobile, namely Machine at Wars 3. The Machines at War franchise is a great reminder of evergreen RTS titles like Age of Empires, StarCraft, Command and Conquer, just to name a few. With similar gameplay and graphics, Machines at War 3 plays like a charm on most devices. The basic premise of Machines at War is simple. An army that you command is sent to investigate and find the location of a group of scientists that created a weapon of mass destruction, with a very compelling storyline and gameplay that will remind you of the greats in the RTS genre. Machine Wars 3 makes your list of top 10s. Moving on forward to number 8, Red Sun. Another game that looks eerily like the classic Command & Conquer, Red Alert is Red Sun. Let's just call it a homage more than anything else. Red Sun looks very similar to the classic RTS Red Alert in many ways, and even plays like it, bringing back memories of the 2000s like never before. Although Red Sun is still under development, the early version will pack a punch for all of you classic RTS fans out there, with its gameplay and art style. Developers Digital Garbage have a lot planned for the upcoming year and have included the hopes of a multiplayer mode as well, to make it more interesting. Moving on to number 7, Oil Rush. Compatible on both mobile and PC, Oil Rush is a tower defense style RTS developed by Unigine Corp on their self-titled gaming engine. Oil Rush for mobile was released back in 2013 when there aren't many mobile RTS games to choose from, making it a promising revamp to the genre on mobile. The storyline talks about Kevin, who follows his father's footsteps as a serviceman and is tasked by a commanding officer to take control of oil rigs that are under enemy possession. The game plays a more modern approach to the classic tower defense style RTS with many other added elements such as naval warfare and global scale scenarios and decisions. All in all, a good game to play and a great addition to the RTS genre. Coming up at number 6 is Dominations. This 2015 MMO on mobile stands out among the rest for its sheer quality. Dominations is one of those few MMO RTS games that you just won't stop playing. Trust us, just ask the thousands of players around the globe who've been playing it for over 5 years now. Developed by Big Huge Games, Domination is a freemium game available purely on mobile, compatible on both Android and iOS, that takes you through different eras of civilization. This is essentially a game that focuses on base building with several other RTS elements, like warfare, economy, just to name a couple. Another great game for the recent past that's still enjoyed by many. Now we have at number 5, Art of War 3. A very sincere take on the RTS genre, Art of War 3 really does live up to its high rating on the App Store, and might we say 4.7 out of 5 is a great rating to have. This gem by Gear Games is a true testament to the true caliber of mobile RTS gaming. Art of War 3 is one of those finely polished games that you'd have a fear of getting addicted to. The game essentially depicts modern battle scenarios to play through where you take command of bases and build armies to complete objectives. Great visuals, great gameplay, great effects, and several playstyles to implement. Art of War 3 should really be on your list of mobile RTS games that you need to play. Next up is number 4, Command & Conquer Rivals. Expectations are always going to be high with a Command & Conquer game. only because of the legendary status that it holds in the RTS genre. Don't worry, this game has not disappointed. Command & Conquer Rivals brings back its classic RTS feel for mobile in a free-to-play format on both Android and iOS. Considering how big the franchise is, EA wanted to expand its horizon into the mobile space with this one to great responses on a whole. Although this game plays only on the PvP format, it delivers the same unique COC attributes that players remember and love from the past, packed in a new form. This game did get some stick from purists who wanted to see a single-player campaign and other old-gen concepts, but the repackaging of the game was pulled off very well, and EA is still trying to make the game better with timely new updates. Earning the top 3 spot is Cartoon Craft. Another game that's caught the eye of several RTS enthusiasts is Cartoon Craft. The game title is quite self-explanatory when it comes to the art style. The gameplay, though, not so much. Cartoon Craft is all about battle. The presentation is almost comical with a very enjoyable single-player campaign that will definitely make you chuckle. Developer Studio NAF has done such a great job with this game. This truly is a masterpiece. It's so much fun to play. Cartoon Craft really brings out the versatility in the RTS genre, putting forward the fact that not all RTS games need to be about war. They could be about cartoonish fun as well. Available on both Android and iOS, Cartoon Craft is one game that we'd love for you to check out. Earning the top 2 spot is Mushroom Wars 2. Since we're talking about lighthearted RTS games like the previous one, Mushroom Wars 2 is another prime example of how versatile RTS games can be. This game concentrates mostly on the macro side of things. This game is basically a tower defense and army battle game that involves directing legions of mushroom warriors across the map, rather than controlling individual units. Visually pleasing and with great gameplay, Mushroom Wars 2 should go on your list of must-plays right now. Kudos to the guys at Zillion Waves for this one. They did a great job. Earning the top 1 spot is, of course, Clash of Clans. Who hasn't heard about this one? That's right, everyone has. Clash of Clans takes our number 1 spot, sheerly because of how many millions of people download it and play it every day. It probably ranks as the number 1 most played mobile RTS currently, leaving every other far behind. Clash of Clans was released in 2012 when it really didn't have much going for itself. Gradually picked up pace in the RTS community and eventually reached its peak as the most played mobile games on Android and iOS. For those of you who don't know what this game is all about, Clash of Clans is all about building a clan and battling other clans from across the globe. It comes in both a multiplayer and a single-player format for all kinds of playstyle and modes, which is probably why it became so popular in the first place. Developer Supercell hit solid gold with this one. It's been about 9 years since the game came out and people don't seem to stop playing this game. An absolute masterpiece.